Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation. Welcome to Ludington Oriole boys varsity basketball action here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, on the play-by-play call tonight, joined by Evan McKinley, who I always enjoy doing, having him do color commentary with me. And also we have Julia Havman. She is the OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, and making his debut tonight as the OSN cameraman, we have Nick Wysong. And the Oriole Nation, the OSN, and 102.7 WMO. I'm happy to be here with you, bringing you the first game of the 2024-25 basketball season. We're here at Spring Lake tonight. Boys JV action tonight. Ludington falls by the score of 48-27. Freshman action tonight. Ludington wins by the score of 38-28. Evan, how you doing?
Hey, Scoop, it's great to be back. It's hard to believe it's already basketball season. I think this has to be the earliest I've ever seen a high school basketball game. Normally, when I played, we always had a scrimmage the day after Thanksgiving. Now we're playing before Thanksgiving with the season extended a little bit.
Exactly,
but, I'm not going to complain about that. Glad to be back with you. Going to have some fun this year.
No doubt. We always have fun. And another great year of Ludington Oriole basketball coming at Oriole Nation out there. And tonight's the first night of, I announced it during the JV game, but we'll announce it during the varsity game as well. Our OSN 102.7 WMOM broadcasting schedule all the way up through the 7th of January. And we've got about an equal amount of games, boys and girls games, coming at Oriole Nation. It's beginning tonight here. The Spring Lake Lakers and the Ludington Orioles, two great friends who go back quite a ways. Thad Shank and Billy Core meeting here, and I have a lot of respect for Billy Core. Great coach, class act, great basketball coach. Whatever he coaches, he's coached Spring Lake girls softball for many years. They were very successful. In the last few years, he's been coaching Spring Lake boys baseball, and they were state runners-up last year in Division II. So he has the secret to success no matter what he coaches. He's also one of Thad's mentors. Thad's got to start here. Thad's a Ludington Oriole, born and raised in Ludington, graduated from Ludington. When he came back, though, he started his coaching career here at Spring Lake. And Billy Core and I'm trying to think Coach Hyde's first name right now. I can't quite think of it, but he started with those gentlemen. So Thad always likes taking on the Spring Lake Lakers. And you're always going to have a hotly contested matchup. Very competitive game on Ludington and Spring Lake. You were part of a few of those, Evan, so you know.
Yeah, Spring Lake's always a tough team. Very well coached. There's plenty of good athletes down here. Being the first game of the year, there's going to be a little bit of jitters to start out, but I bet the second half, we're going to have a pretty competitive game here tonight.
Well, the Spring Lake last year, their first district game, they knocked out a 22-0 Whitehall team in the opening game of the districts last year. So, they're a very competitive team. They play in a conference with Zeeland West, Zeeland East, Hamilton, Holland Christian, Holland, and Hudsonville Unity Christian. So they got to be given their best every night when you come out against a conference like that.
Yeah, and this is a great non-conference game. Nothing on the line tonight. Just a good way to prepare for the rest of the season. I mean, by the end of the season, after this game, we're going to have great experience of playing a tough Spring Lake team.
No doubt about that, Evan. We'd like to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. You can learn more, Oriole Nation, at www.houseofflavors.com. And also Indian Summer Co-op, they are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Before we get to Coach Shank's interview, I want to send out big-time kudos to Julia Havman, our OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer. I tell you, we had some gremlins in the system tonight. She's worked them out, as she always does. I don't know how they got there, those gremlins, because everything was working fine when we shut the system down after the Big Rapids playoff game at Big Rapids. So whatever it was, Julia's got it ironed out, and we hope to bring you a great high-quality broadcast tonight between the Ludington Orioles and the Spring Lake Lakers. And with that said, we're going to step aside, Oriole Nation, and listen to the interview I did with Coach Thad Shank. Stay tuned. Oriole Nation, welcome to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. I'm with Coach Thad Shank as we begin anew the 2024-25 Ludington Orioles boys varsity basketball season. And Coach has had some very competitive seasons during your tenure here. The last 4 years, you had a point guard by the name of David Schillinger, and now life begins anew after, I guess you could say, after Sunshine.
Well, that's what you can say. You know what I'm saying? No, I've been blessed to coach here a long time, and I've had a lot of great players, and Dave's definitely one of them. He was special, but he's moving on to bigger and better things. Just like Spencer Holmes and Daniel Ramirez, I go right down the line. All those guys are moving on to bigger and better things, and now it's time for to try to work with a new group. And we're definitely a young basketball team, and it's going to be very interesting to see how things play out this year, as young as we are.
What can Oriole Nation expect out of this year's Ludington team? What are going to be the strengths of this year's team? And I know you don't have a lot of height, but I know you got some shooters and you got some real athletes.
Well, we got good athletes. I think our athleticism is even though we're young, I think our quickness, our ability to get up and down the court, our ability to, maybe pressure the ball, hopefully, and do things like that. We should have that ability. It's just, piecing together. We're playing hard. We're playing with energy right now. I think we just got to start learning to play a little bit smarter, and that's going to take a little bit of time. But, from an athletic standpoint, we got guys who can get to the rim. We got guys who can go out and pressure the ball. Those guys fit into the way we like to play here at Ludington. So it's just going to take time. It's hard when you have 4 sophomores up at the varsity level. That's a lot to ask. Multiple sophomores to, play at the level and be successful against the schedule that we're playing. So, but it should be a great learning experience for us, and we'll do our best, that's for sure.
12-man roster, correct, Coach?
Yes.
And as you said, 4 sophomores and just 2 seniors, so you're junior dominated.
Well, we got a lot of sophomores and a lot of juniors, so yes, we're a young basketball team. And Taj, Alex, and Ben bring a little bit of experience from last year. Cam played large minutes, and the other 3 guys played select minutes, but they've had a taste of the varsity level, and I'm expecting them to play at a high level and really kind of use their experience to help us, wade through what we have to get through.
Your team's going to hit the court running hard. When you play Spring Lake, it's always a heck of a competitive game. I know it's a game that means a lot to you as well, Coach, because you're coaching against a good friend of yours. Would you consider Billy Core a mentor?
Yeah. My first job after I graduated from college was at Spring Lake. They are the ones who hired me, and they gave me the opportunity to coach. I was the freshman coach under Kevin Morehart and Billy Core at Spring Lake, and so I've got great relationships there, and they're more than they're friends. They're people that have done a lot for me in my life, so I have good feelings about Spring Lake, but at the same time, we want to go there and try to do our best to play our best 32 minutes this early in the year. We know that Spring Lake is always one of the best defensive teams on our schedule. We're going to have to be really good in the half court on offense, and Spring Lake's always a well-prepared team. I'm sure they'll do a lot of things to take Cam out of the game tomorrow night, and they're going to take care of the ball and try to, really do a good job handling our pressure, and they'll be well prepared for us, even though it's the first game of the year, so it should be fun to see how things play out.
How do you think, Coach, the conference, I know we haven't even got to a first game yet, but from footage you've seen or just thinking back to last year, how do you see the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division this year?
Well, Whitehall brings back the big guns, and they bring the majority of their team back. They lost a couple key seniors, but overall they're bringing the most firepower back from an undefeated regular season. So they're obviously the team to beat. I would say right behind them is probably Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge is is a senior-laden group that returns most everybody from a pretty competitive basketball team last year, and I think the rest of us are rebuilding right now. But so we'll see how it plays out.
Got a lot of the usual suspects still on the schedule too, Coach. Obviously, Cadillac, Cadillac's always a competitive game. The team is also in the Grand Haven High School Lake Michigan Cup this year for the third or fourth straight year, I believe. You also have Traverse City West and Traverse City St. Francis, as well as Benzie Central. Should be an interesting year. Coach, any idea who your starters are going to be for tonight's game?
Nope, not right now. It's going to be a last-minute decision for us tonight, I think.
Okay, I'll get those to you a bit later. All the best to you, Coach, and we look forward to talking to you after the ball game tonight at Spring Lake. Go O's.
Thanks, Scoop.
Welcome back, Oriole Nation, to Spring Lake High School. That was Coach Thad Shank and his thoughts in regards to tonight's game. We do have those starters for you. Finally, we have them, and we're going to give those to you momentarily. But first, we've got to give some love to Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC Services, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. Their services include basement foundations, concrete driveways, decorative concrete, porches, decks, including all the way up to custom-built homes. Contact Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC at 888-860-4001. Expert craftsmanship, personalized service, quality materials, timely completion, and comprehensive solutions. That's Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC. Here are your starters. First, for the Spring Lake Lakers, coached by Billy Corr, assisted by Randy White. Starting at the guards, number 10, Jaden Corr, he is a senior. Number 14, Evan Wall, he is a senior. The forwards for the Lakers, number 12, Reed Grimer, he is a senior. Number 20, Sam Bott, he is a senior. And number 30, Maddox Kipling, he is a junior. Spring Lake Lakers, again, coached by Billy Corr. Ludington Orioles, coached by Thad Shank, assisted by John Stowe. Starting at the guards tonight for the Orioles, we just got the starting lineup here momentarily, just recently here. Number 2, Taj Williams will start at one guard. He is a sophomore. And number 5, Ben Gronstall will start at the other guard. He is a senior. The forwards for the Orioles, number 24, Cameron Gunsel, a junior. Number 25, JT Hercules Keith, he is a sophomore. And number 34, Alex Smith, a senior. The Orioles, 2 seniors on the team. They have 6 juniors and 4 sophomores. That's what the Orioles' 12-man roster consists of. So it's going to be a very interesting year, Evan. The Ludington Orioles, as I said to Thad in the pregame interview, I said life begins without Gage Jones and without Daniel Ramirez, without, of course, David Sunshine Schillinger, and without
Spencer
Holmes. I wasn't going to forget Spencer. I said last night, I said, this is AS. And Thad said, what? I said, after Sunshine. He got a kick out of that. Hey, some shout-outs. First off, I heard a pretty special lady in your life had a birthday recently. So some birthday wishes to Becky Jo McKinley.
Yeah, happy birthday, Mom. And she got your favorite ice cream last night, Michigan Pothole House Flavors. She was excited about that. She said, make sure you tell Scoop that tonight.
And Becky Jo, that's the first thing Evan said to me. And, that's a great ice cream. And also, I was just asking you how your sister Emma is doing at Detroit Mercy. She was on the golf team. And you said she's doing very well at college and that she had a very successful golf season.
Yeah, very good. It was kind of eye-opening. The courses were a lot different than what she was used to in high school. A lot better golfers. Mm-hmm. I mean, a little bit different than what high school was, and she improved as the course of the season went on, and she's ready for the spring season to get going now. That's
great hearing that she's doing great at Detroit Mercy. On the way here, I was talking about a little bit this with Julie, our technical engineer, earlier. We talked about the Cam Gunsel Dunkometer. We used to have this for Peyton Lacombe, and Cam did have 2 dunks last year. One was on the 11th of January at Manistee in a 52-44 win. And the other one was on Valentine's evening, February 14th at Muskegon Orchard View in an 80-54 win. So it was activated last year. He had 2 dunks. He's got a ways to go to try to catch up to Peyton Lacombe.
Hey, Cam's put on some muscle this year.
Coming off a terrific football season.
He's got a big season to follow up after that football year. But I expect big things from Cam this year. He's going to be a leader on this basketball team. He's going to carry a lot of the weight on his shoulders. So I expect a lot out of Cam.
48 touchdowns for Cam this past football season, sets a Ludington record, breaking the record held by Boyd Meeker of 35 back in 2011. Just a fantastic
Heck of
year.
a year. And he could do it both ways. He could do it on the ground. He could throw it through the air. And, you got to give credit to his receivers and his offensive line as well. But Cam's a heck of an athlete.
We're going to talk more about our broadcasting schedule for the OSN and 102.7 WMOM during this broadcast. Up through at least the 7th of January, we do have our schedule here, and we'll talk about that a little bit more. Also, our player in the spotlight for tonight, our Indian Summer player in the spotlight, will be Ben Gronstall, and that interview will air at halftime. And right now, both teams are at courtside, and as you said, starting so early, starting before Thanksgiving, November 26th here, in our first game of the season, the Ludington Orioles and the Spring Lake Lakers. I don't think Coach Thad Shank and his boys could have scheduled a more competitive game to begin the season, Evan.
That's just what Coach Shank wants, though. He wants the best for his team. Whether they come out on top or they, lose this first game, it's all about the experience for the end of the year.
Got a couple of Lakers here. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing their names right. I guess I'll have to listen to the public address announcer with number 12, Reed Grimer. I know it's Grimmer or Grimer, and also number 20, Sam Bate. We'll see on that, though. And right now, we're going to step aside. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back, Oriole Nation, to the Orioles' first varsity boys basketball game of the season. And the Orioles being announced right now. They will have on their black jerseys, and they'll have the white lettering and the orange numerals trimmed in white. I think these jerseys were new last year for the Orioles, Evan. I thought they might have new ones this year, but I believe these are in their second year. Can't be any more than 3 years.
Yeah, I'm unsure of that. So I do like the look of the black uniforms.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And it's got a little bit of gray in there, too. Spring Lake will be in their home white jerseys, red lettering, red numerals, trimmed in black. And their starters being announced right now. You have two schools who have a very, very rich history of great tradition in varsity boys basketball and in varsity girls basketball for that matter as well.
Yeah, two great coaches who have built great basketball programs for their school. So I'm excited about tonight. First game of the year. Very
good friends as well, Thad Shank and Billy Core. And Ludington will jumping for the Orioles. No surprise there. Will be Cam Gunsel. And here we go. The season is underway. The tip controlled by the Spring Lake Lakers. And there's an easy layup for the Lakers, number 10. Jaden Core gets the first points of this basketball game, and Spring Lake off to a quick 2-0 start. Gronstall with it. There's a steal by the Lakers. The steal's by Reed Bremer. His shot, no good. He overlaid it. And boy, how was there not a foul there, Evan?
You got to give credit to Cam getting back on defense to contest that layup.
Alex Smith just took a forearm shiver to the middle of the back right there. And he looks like he's no worse for the wear. And it's Spring Lake basketball. Now here's a pass thrown away. Ludington will get it back now. 7:36 to go. Opening quarter. Spring Lake 2, Ludington nothing.
Yeah, we saw Cam win that tip, and just a little miscommunication between teammates, and they let Spring Lake get the ball, and an easy layup to start the game.
Taj Williams with the ball. He is the Orioles' super sophomore, coming off a really nice football season. There's a pull-up jumper, good. Taj Williams, his first shot of the year, and he nails it from the top of the key there.
Yeah, Taj is a great ball handler, able to create some space and get that free throw line jumper off.
Just, what do you say, that was, what, a 17-footer there? Just outside the free throw line. Yeah, yep. And Ludington has tied Spring Lake up 2-2, 7 minutes to go, opening quarter. Just underway here from Spring Lake High School. Scoop Hansen, Evan McKinley, Julia Havman, and Nick Wysong. The Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM, bringing you the opening game of the season, the 2024-25 season, the Ludington Orioles and the Spring Lake Lakers. And Lakers turn the ball over, and Ludington has it. Taj Williams will bring the ball up. We talked about how good of a football season that Cam Gunsel had, which he did. Taj Williams had a fantastic year as well. They were both first-team All-West Michigan Conference Lakes Division players. All right, Gunsel with the ball now. He'll give it to Taj Williams. Williams wears number 2. Taj, he'll give it now to Gunsel. Gunsel, and he'll pass it now to Alex Smith. Alex Smith on the dribble. Smith, nice move, shot up and no good. Rebound fought for. Good job there by Hercules Keith. There's a shot up. Good! A three-pointer buried there by Taj Williams. But great work there by Hercules, JT Keith.
Yeah, JT was battling down there for the rebound, able to save it and get it out to Taj, who knocked down the shot.
So Ludington up 5-2, 6 minutes to go in the opening quarter. There's a dribble drive, shot up and in by the Lakers, number 12, Reed Bremer. Ludington up 5-4. Williams has all 5 of the Oriole points inside. Gunsel now loses it, fought for. Keith, good job by Keith. Ball deflected. Taj Williams quickness. Alex Smith, his shot up, no good. And now a foul will be called, I believe, on Smith. Alex maybe guilty of just a little bit too much enthusiasm right there.
I'm not
good
a
effort.
fan of that call. They were both going after the ball, Scoop.
Yeah, good effort there by Alex. Ludington up 5-4, 5:29 to go, opening quarter. The Ludington Orioles and the Spring Lake Lakers. We're happy you're here, tuned in, watching either on the Oriole Sports Network or listening on the OSN or 102.7 WMOM as the Orioles open up their basketball season. Nice move there and getting the bucket, number 12, Reed Grimer. Not sure if that's Grimmer or Grimer. What do you think? It's 50-50. Should we call him? Maybe we'll call him Grimmer until we hear otherwise. So Spring Lake up 6-5. Reed Grimmer, I'm sorry. I'm going to have problems with that all night. I know I will. The foul called now on the Lakers. And it will be called on number 14, and that will be Evan Wall. Ball will be triggered in by Taj Williams. Taj will get it in. Good job by Cam Gunsel. Gunsel saved it to Gronstall. Fight for it, and boy, JT Keith did a nice job with that. Ball batted away. Alex Smith will get it back. Well, these Spring Lake Lakers are super quick, and they now will have a traveling violation on Cam Gunsel. Looked like he lost his balance there a bit, Evan. Into the Laker lineup, number 34, that's Landon O'Donnell. He is a junior. Spring Lake 6, Ludington 5, 4:32 to go, opening quarter. Opening night of basketball action for the Ludington Orioles and the Spring Lake Lakers a couple days before Thanksgiving. There's a deflection Cam Gunsel has. He'll get ahead now. Taj Williams. Taj now to Alex Smith. Stops in the lane and his pass deflected there. Boy, you're not going to be able to get that pass in the lane. Spring Lake too quick for that.
Yeah, I'd like that ball up in the air to JT. That way he doesn't have to reach down to the ground to try to grab that. Keep it away from the hands.
Lakers will work the ball around. Jaden Core has it. There's a shot up and a three-pointer nailed there by Jaden Core. And the Lakers have a 9-5 lead. 3:47 to go in the opening quarter. Taj Williams with it now to Alex Smith. Smith wears 34. There's a foul called now on the Lakers, number 12. That's Reed Grimmer.
Spring Lake's come out in a man-to-man defense. It's given us some fits on offense.
Into the Lakers lineup, number 44. That's Ethan Listman. He is a senior. And into the Oriole lineup will be number 3, Messiah Himes, who is a sophomore. Also checking into the Oriole lineup will be number 15, Micah Spunner. Himes will get the ball into Williams. And also in number 11, seeing his first varsity action, Steele Stowe. He is a sophomore. 4 sophomores on this varsity team. And we're seeing them out on the floor right now. Ball deflected, ends up in the hands of Himes. Himes, nice move. And ball blocked right there by Spring Lake, and here come the Lakers. 3-point attempt up, no good. Rebound, no good. And Steele Stowe with the rebound. Boy, these Lakers, you know they're going to get an athletic team. You know they're going to be very fast. And also, there's a 3-point attempt up, no good there by Williams. Rebound to Messiah Himes. And you know they're going to be physical. You know that when you come in to play Spring Lake.
Yeah, you got to be strong with the ball.
Nice move by Williams. Shot off the mark, though. Spring Lake student section having a whiteout tonight, and they got their mascot over there as well, the Laker. Spring Lake on the attack. 2:34 to go, opening quarter. 3-pointer up and no good. Rebound by Cam Gunsel. Gunsel, though, he lost his balance. Tried to throw the ball off of Spring Lake, and getting the basket for the Lakers will be number 30, Maddox Kipling. Yeah, Cam was in no man's land there, Evan. He tried to throw the ball off of Kipling, didn't have enough on it. Kipling was able to get the ball and put it up for an easy 2, and Spring Lake has an 11-5 lead right now with 2:23 to go in the opening quarter. Your observations this first quarter?
You know, our offense, we're dribbling around the 3-point line right now. You know, we're playing 5 out. What we have to do is be able to get downhill and get that help defense to come in and, you know, create 2 to try to guard the ball and kick out. You get open 3-pointers, or then you can get those drive-bys. On defense, we got to be able to find our guy and not give up open shots or, you know, easy drives to the lane.
We'd like to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. And of course, Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Our next broadcast will be a week from tonight. That'll be at Venerable Hawley Gymnasium as the Ludington Orioles take on the Fremont Packers. That'll be a boys JV, boys varsity broadcast next Tuesday night, December 3rd at Hawley Gym. The Fremont Packers in town. Boys basketball action. Ludington with the ball. They trail 11-5. 2:15 to go in the opening quarter. Gunsel with it. And now his pass deflected. Good hustle there by Steele Stowe to save it before it went out of bounds. Now with it, Spunner. Spunner to Gunsel. Gunsel, he'll get it now to Taj Williams. Spunner, Messiah Himes. Now Himes pass, and it was deflected there, so no over and back. Good hustle. Himes has it once again. Himes will give it now to Spunner. Spunner.
Yes, Spring Lake has switched up their defense to a 1-3-1 now, and we had a tough time adjusting, switching up our offense.
Stowe with it. Spunner open for 3. Taj Williams, no good. Rebound fought for. Gunsel has it for the Orioles. Cam Gunsel near baseline. He'll give it now to Micah Spunner. Spunner deflected there by Messiah Himes, but it ends up in the hands of Taj Williams.
I'd like to see Cam get active in the high post. I mean, he's just kind of standing there. He's got to demand the ball in there and get into that middle of the zone.
Steele Stowe with it. Stowe being harassed right there as they brought Spring Lake's defense way out. Spunner, three-pointer, good! Micah Spunner, the Orioles needed that. He nails the three, and Ludington now trails 11-8. 56 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Good work there by the Orioles. They worked it around. They were patient. And they got the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's the Coach Shank special. Make a shot and get right into your full court press, man-to-man. And we forced Spring Lake to call the timeout because we were just a couple seconds away from a 10-second violation.
30-second timeout by the Lakers. And while we have the time here, we'd like to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. And, of course, Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. You can reach Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. That's Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Was just out there recently and got a nice chat with Mike. Always loves talking sports, particularly Ludington Orioles sports. Big backer and supporter of the Orioles. All right, Spring Lake with the basketball. Ludington trails 11-8, 46 seconds to go in this first quarter. Lakers working the ball around. There's a shot up and no good. Shot was put up there by number 20 for the Lakers, and that was Sam Byte. Ludington will work the ball in. Nice move there. Oh, I think he, actually, no, he did draw the foul. Good job there by, I believe that was Keith. Yeah, JT Hercules Keith. Made a nice baseline power move right there. He gets fouled, and he's at the free throw line.
Yeah, JT's dad, Tim Keith, was a great basketball player over at Mason County Central.
And his grandpa, Ray Keith, a legend in Mason County for his strength. There's a famous story about Ray Keith arm wrestling against former New York Giants all-pro linebacker and Michigan State All-American Brad Van Pelt and defeating him during some of those memorable IRCA Memorial softball tournaments. That was, I think that took place, if my memory is correct, at Steve's in downtown Scottville. Keith's first free throw is no good.
Yeah, I like that move that JT just had down there on the baseline. Good spin. His build really reminds me of a Joshua Lehman. So if he could learn some of those post moves like Josh had, he could be a dominant in the post.
That's quite high praise right there, Evan. And Keith gets one of two free throws. And Ludington trails now 11-9, 25 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Now a foul is called on Ludington's. I believe they're going to call that on Alex Smith. That'll be a second. You got Smith on the court right now with Steele Stowe. Also JT Keith. You have Ben Gronstall and you have Messiah Himes. Into the Spring Lake lineup, number 30, Maddox Kipling. Speaking of Joshua Lehman, that Steele Stowe has got his number on, number 11. All right, 20 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Ludington trails 11-9. Spring Lake on the attack. With the ball for the Lakers, number 14, Evan Wall. Wide open. Somebody missed an assignment right there, and getting the basket, number 20, Sam Bate. There's a shot put up at the buzzer. No good. Gronsall was able to get a shot off, and an action-filled first quarter ends with the score. Spring Lake 13, Ludington 9. We'll step aside. You're watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. information. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
Welcome back to Spring Lake High School. At the end of one, your score Spring Lake 13, Ludington 9. And we do have the correct pronunciation now on number 20. That's Sam Bite, thanks to a Good Samaritan Spring Lake fan who just came up and let me know it is Bite. So, okay, Ludington begins the second quarter with the basketball. Gronstall with it. He's our Indian Summer player in the spotlight. He'll give it now to Stowe. Stowe will wing it around to Keith. Keith gives it up to Messiah Himes. Himes now, his pass goes out of bounds. Deflected, though, by Spring Lake. So it will be Oriole basketball. Into the Ludington lineup, you have Gunsel also checking back in. You have Taj Williams. You have number 13 coming into the Oriole lineup. And that will be Zach Graham seeing his first action of the night, and also Alex Smith. So it's Smith out there with also, hey, Brody Kaminsky seeing his first action of the night. So there's a nice pass. Smith shot. Oh, just a little too hard right there. They got everything they wanted there, Evan, but a little too hard by Alex Smith on the shot.
Yeah, great offensive possession. We finally got the shot that we wanted.
Spring Lake on the attack. They lead 13-9. That's the way the first quarter ended. Pretty much what you would expect from a Ludington Spring Lake matchup. Lots and lots of good defense. There's a shot up, no good there. Missed by the Lakers' number 12, Reed Grimmer. And here come the Orioles. Williams with it now. Gunsel, nice move. Back to Williams for three. Good! Taj Williams bangs home the three right in front of the Spring Lake student section, and he's letting them know it, too.
Hey, they're going to talk. Taj likes to talk, too. Just like Taj focused on the game more than focused on talking to the fans. Stay
focused. He's got 8 points in this first half. Ludington trails by a point, 13-12. 6:33 to go, second quarter. Good defense here by Alex Smith. However, second chance right there, up and in by the Lakers' number 20, Sam Bite. He's got 4 points now, and the Spring Lake up by 3, 15-12. Kaminsky, and now Kaminsky's going to draw the foul, and the foul will be on number 10, Jaden Core. Again, on the court for the Orioles right now, you have Brody Kaminsky, Cam Gunsel, Taj Williams, Alex Smith, and you also have out there Zach Graham. Nice move by Williams, and he's going to draw the foul. That's one thing you love about Taj Williams. Not only is he a great outside shooter, but he loves to penetrate and take the ball to the hoop. And a lot of times he draws those fouls.
Yeah, when Taj starts knocking down shots from the outside, it's going to force defenders to have to run out at him, and that's perfect for blow-bys to the rim.
Taj Williams at the free throw line. 6:09 to go in the opening half. Spring Lake 15, Ludington 12. Williams' first free throw, good. Taj Williams with 9 points in this first half. And I'm sure it's going to come here soon. Evan, just need to get Cam Gunsel going offensively.
You know, he's probably the most known to Spring Lake, so I think they're kind of locking him down right now. But with Taj starting to make shots, it might open up some shots for Cam as well.
Williams misses the second free throw and had 3/4 of the way down and spit back out. Ludington trails by 2, 15-13. 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Lakers on the attack. Nice move in the lane, shot up, no good, but a foul is called. Taking that shot for Spring Lake was Reed Grimmer. Foul called on the Orioles. JT Key, I'll blame my last. The foul was called on Cam Gunsel. Grimmer at the free throw line. His first shot, good. He's got 5 points in this first half. Second attempt up and good. Spring Lake 17, Ludington 13. Taj Williams with it. Nice give and go there to Gunsel. Now he'll kick it back out. Three-pointer up and off the mark there by Kaminsky. Good job there by, good hard work on the offensive glass there by Cam Gunsel. And he's going to draw the foul, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, Cam able to out-jump everybody to get that ball and fouled on the way up. You know, he's mad at himself not being able to finish with the contact there, but just knock down these free throws and close in on this lead.
Orioles were down at the end of one, 13-9. They trail 17-13 right now. Gunsel's first free throw in and out, no good.
So far, I think we've only made one free throw.
Second attempt by Gunsel up, and that's going to be way short. Oh, and he's going to get the berries on that one from the Spring Lake student section. You can see when he released that one, he just took a lot off of that one. And Spring Lake now on the attack. They have a 4-point lead over Ludington, 17-13. And here's a steal by the Orioles. The Orioles have numbers here. Oh, the pass picked off, however. Zach Graham stole that ball, but his pass got picked off by Spring Lake. They did have numbers. Spring Lake got back in a big hurry.
Yeah, great transition defense by Spring Lake there to close in on our fast break.
Now we're going to have a foul called, I believe, on Gunsel. 5:10 to go in the second quarter. Spring Lake 17, Ludington 13. Spring Lake with the basketball. Our first of many OSN 102.7 WMOM broadcasts from now through hopefully sometime in mid-March to even later March.
And that's what we're hoping for.
Yep. Spring Lake on the attack. A little turnaround up, no good. That's got to be got to be over the back right there. And Coach Thad Shank will send in Hercules, JT Keith. He's number 25. Also, Ben Gronstall will check back in, as will Micah Spunner. Ludington trails 17-13. You can just see the Orioles trying to get into a rhythm, Evan.
That's it. You know, early on in the year, we're trying to get used to playing with new guys. Obviously, I want to say there was only 2 of these guys up on varsity last year. Maybe a couple came up at the end of the year. But you're trying to get used to playing with new guys. You know, what are they used to? And I mean, we're only 2 weeks into the season, so
very young team.
Plenty of time to grow.
Cam Gunsel and Taj Williams probably saw the most action of the 12-man Oriole varsity roster this year. They saw the most varsity action of the players. Nice pass inside there to Keith. Now Keith gets tied up, and it'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow to Spring Lake. Into the Spring Lake lineup, number 52, Max Feltner. He's a junior, and I'd be willing to bet he's a football player, number 52.
Yeah, he's a big boy out there in the middle of the court.
Spring Lake with the basketball, 4:47 to go. You know, I'm trying to think back when these teams were in the Seaway Conference, and there were some high-scoring affairs, but there's also a lot of Spring Lake Ludington low-scoring ball games because both teams play mirror defense of each other. Lakers moving the ball well. They'll kick it back out, swing it around. Three-point attempt up, no good. Ball batted right there by Taj Williams over to Gronstall. Gronstall, our player in the spotlight, and he talks about coming to Ludington from Indiana. There's a nice little mid-range baseline jumper up and in by Taj Williams, who continues to have a nice first half. He's in double figures with 11 points. 4:02 to go in the opening half. Ludington trails by just 2, 17-15. Three-point attempt up, no good. Offensive board, Spring Lake, no good. Put back, we're going to have to stop that as Spring Lake he gets 3 cracks at it. And scoring for the Lakers, number 12, Reed Grimmer. Ludington down 19-15. Gronstall with it. Now he'll dish it to Kaminsky. Kaminsky, Spunner, now to Gronstall. Gronstall, Kaminsky for 3. Good! BK, you rule. Brody Kaminsky nails the 3, and the Orioles down by just a point, 19-18.
Yeah, Brody was a knockdown shooter on that JV last year, so I expect to see a little bit of that on the varsity this year.
3:08 remaining in the second quarter. Spring Lake 19, Ludington 18.
And that all started with Ben Gronstall getting downhill into the lane, committing 3 defenders, and Brody was wide open on the perimeter.
Boy, there's quite a battle going on there in the paint. And the ball ends up going out of bounds. It will be Spring Lake basketball. Into the Lakers lineup, number 22. That's Vaughn White. And checking into the Oriole lineup, number 11, Steele Stowe. Number 24, Cam Gunsel. And also number 3, Messiah Himes. Spring Lake gets it inside. Shot up and in. Tough basket there. And scoring that for the Lakers. I don't know if that was
number 12.
That was number 12 there. That was Reed Grimmer. Tough inside there.
Cam almost got his first dunk.
And Cam
Gunsel
Gunsel
just a little bit too far away.
And Gunsel gets his first points of the season right there. And Ludington down by just a point now, 21-20.
There's Ludington defense forcing a turnover.
Gunsel with it now. Gronstall, nice pass inside, up, good! Beautiful assist there to Gronstall, and Himes with the basket.
That's how Coach Shank wants to play offense this year. He wants to be able to get steals on defense and push that ball down the court.
There's another steal.
So that Spring Lake defense isn't able to set up.
But Spring Lake steals it right back. With it is Core, Jaden Core. His shot deflected. He'll get it back. Core in the paint. Shot up and good. Oh, tough work inside there by Jaden Core. Spring Lake 23, Ludington 22. 1:45 until the half. Gronstall with it to Himes. Now they'll give it to Spunner. Good move there by Cam Gunsel in the paint. He draws the foul. Seeing the Orioles starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm now.
It's all starting with getting that ball hot. We keep hearing Coach Shank yell, hot, hot, hot. And that's all about getting the offense moving. He doesn't want the, P dribbles, dribbling around the three-point line. He wants to get the ball downhill and open shots.
Cam Gunsel at the free throw line. First shot up and no good. Taj Williams will check back into the Oriole lineup and back into the Spring Lake lineup. Number 42, Jacob Ayers, along with number 20, Sam Bite. Cam Gunsel, his fourth free throw, no good. And Spring Lake has it. Orioles starting to do some things right, but their free throws are still leaving a bit to be desired. Spring Lake gets a basket there by Jacob Ayers. And now the Lakers have a 3-point lead, 25-22. Gunsel, now he'll give it to Steele Stowe. Stowe at the free throw line to Spunner. Micah Spunner, Steele Stowe. Stowe goes baseline. And now Stowe will be called for the travel. He just shuffled his feet just a little bit there. Just enough to be called for the travel.
Yeah, great work to get downhill and get right to the rim. He just found himself underneath the rim and was trying to slide out to be able to get a shot up. With maybe just a little bit of help from the defender, giving a little forearm to the back.
Just a little assistance there. Just a wee bit. All right, Spring Lake with the basketball. They lead 25-22. 56 seconds to go in the opening half. Lakers on the attack. Spring Lake was up 13-9 at the end of one. They have that 3-point lead right now with 45 seconds to go in the second quarter. Now a foul called on Micah Spunner. Make sure you stay tuned for the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show. We'll have the Indian Summer player in the spotlight, and that will be Benjamin Gronstall. Right now, though, Spring Lake with the basketball, 35 seconds to go in the opening half. They have a 3-point lead, 25-22. There's a deflection. Ludington on the steal. Himes up and no good. He underlaid it. Gunsel, good! Cam Gunsel on the offensive glass. He gets the offensive rebound and the putback. And the Orioles now trail by one, 25-24. Spring Lake quickly down the court. Did they give him the basket there?
No basket.
No basket, okay. 17.5 seconds to go in this opening half. Very entertaining first half. Our first game of the season. Just what you would expect from Ludington and Spring Lake when they get together on the hard court. at the free throw line for the Lakers. First shot is up and in by number 10, and that's Jaden Core. 2-point Laker lead, 26-24. Core's second free throw, also good. See if the Orioles can come down here with 15 seconds to go and cut into this Laker lead, or perhaps tie it with a 3 to send it into halftime.
We're definitely going to get the last shot here.
Taj Williams with it. 5 seconds to go. Gunsel up and in and out. Oh, in and out, no good. That ball was 3/4 of the way down, Evan, and spun out. Definitely some Spring Lake gremlins to kick that ball out. We're at the half here at Spring Lake. Your score, the Spring Lake Lakers 27, the Ludington Orioles 24. We're going to step aside for 2 minutes. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass. The local source for all of your projects with over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint. You are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Mm-hmm. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. Welcome back to Spring Lake High School. Scoop Hansen, Evan McKinley, Julia Havman, and Nick Wysong, the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Ludington outscored Spring Lake 15-14 in that second quarter after being outscored 13-9 in the opening quarter. However, they still trail at the half 27-24. Scoring in the first half for Ludington: 11 points for Taj Williams, 2 for Messiah Himes, 3 for Micah Spunner, 3 for Brody Kaminsky, 4 for Cam Gunsel, and 1 for JT Hercules Keith. For Spring Lake, 2, 4, 7, 8, 9 for Jaden Core, 4 for Sam Bite, 2 for Maddox Kipling, 2 for Jacob Ayers, and Reed Grimmer with a big first half for the Lakers, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points for him. And in freshman action tonight, Ludington wins 38-28. JV action, Ludington falls by the score of 48-27. We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Also a shout out to Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. We're going to step aside right now and listen to the interview I did recently with Ludington Oriole Ben Gronstall. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight for tonight's opening game of the 2024-25 basketball season. That player is Benjamin Gronstall. Ben is a senior. He wears jersey number 5, and he plays the guard position. Now, Ben, what is the thing that you like best about the great sport of basketball?
Really, it's the greatest, probably one of the greatest team sports we have out there. It takes a lot of effort. I mean, it takes 5 guys to play, and then just getting the guys together ultimately is the best part of basketball.
Your favorite thing about playing for Coach Thad Shank?
It is definitely the culture that he builds. It's the culture of men built for others, putting others first. I mean, I've never really had a coach that does that, preaches more than just the game of basketball. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, he doesn't really care as much as the scoreboard as much as he does as how we build as character. So I really appreciate about that.
Okay. How do you feel this year's team will do in the West Michigan Conference and for the entire season as well?
We're feeling really confident about this team. It's really young, only 2 seniors, but we're really athletic. We're all working really hard, and our chemistry has grown a lot since day one. We're really excited for this season.
Now, you're coming off a successful football season. Team went 7-3, made the playoffs, ended up as runner-up in the West Michigan Conference next to Whitehall. And you were a part of that Oriole tripod with yourself and kicker Jonah Peterson, and also the holder. I'm sorry, you were the holder. You got to get that right. You were the holder. And, of course, the long snapper was Max Flannery. What did you like best about football this past season?
Football it's always just fun. I mean, I had really little experience, but I've always loved the game. So just going out there, being with the guys, I mean, I love holding. So just that bond we've built over the past 2 years has been amazing.
You got in some offensive action, too, a few times during the season. You had to have loved that.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to always hear your number get called, even when you're not expecting it. And just got to be ready, and it's always fun to get out there.
Ben, your plans for spring sports at Ludington?
Spring sports, I'll be playing golf this spring.
Okay. Your favorite professional sports team and your favorite professional athlete?
Sports teams, I'm from Indiana, so I got to go the Indianapolis Colts and Indiana Pacers. Favorite athletes, I mean, I love watching TJ McConnell and Miles Turner play out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you say is your hardest class that you are taking your senior year at Ludington High School?
The hardest class I'm taking, it's not here at Ludington. It's a dual enrollment class at West Shore, and that's my calculus class. That's really tough.
And you're probably getting an A in it, aren't you?
No. No.
What do you and your team hope to accomplish this year? I know Ludington, the goals are always set high for varsity basketball here at Ludington. Winning the conference, also district championships, which Ludington's won a lot of over the years. But what is this year? What have you and your teammates set your sights on?
I mean, obviously we want to win districts. We want to make regionals. We even win that, make the Breslin Center. But ultimately, it's about us being, as a young team, we want to be mature and hold each other's accountable, be the best characters we can, represent Ludington the best. So really, our goal is more than just winning basketball.
And Ben, anybody watching or listening to tonight's broadcast that you'd like to send a shout out to or say hello to?
I'd like to shout out my grandparents down in the Carolinas, both of them.
Okay, well, congratulations, Ben, on being the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole Player in the Spotlight. All the best to you and your teammates this year. And as always, go O's.
Thanks, Scoop Goes.
Welcome back to Spring Lake High School. Fun interview there with Ben Gronstall, which actually I did last night with Ben. And nice young man, only one of 2 seniors on this year's team. Him and Alex Smith.
Yeah, I think that's probably the fewest seniors that Coach Shank has had in a few years.
I'd have to say.
If I can remember right.
Yeah, he's got 4 sophomores, 6 juniors, and 2 seniors. You know, taking a look, Evan, at our broadcast schedule for the OSN and 102.7 WMOM, beginning obviously here tonight, a couple days before Thanksgiving. And our next broadcast will be a week from tonight at Hawley Gym. That'll be boys JV and boys varsity basketball against the Fremont Packers. Then on the 6th of December at Hawley Gym, boys JV and boys varsity basketball in the Battle of Mason County. That's always a fun game. Ludington and Mason County Central meeting. On the 10th of December, girls basketball makes its debut on the OSN and 102.7 WMOM at Hawley Gym against the Fremont Packers. That's JV girls, varsity girls basketball. The 12th of December at Hawley against Muskegon Oak Ridge, girls basketball, JV and varsity. On the 17th of December, boys basketball, that's JV and varsity. These are all JV and varsity, Oriole Nation, and that will be at Montague on December 17th. December 19th at Whitehall, girls basketball. Then on the 28th, we'll be at Grand Haven for the Lake Michigan Cup. And I got to double check with Coach Shank on there to see if we're going to be doing just to the 28th, which that's a Saturday, or if we're going to be doing the game on the 27th and 28th. That's the boys' holiday tournament at Grand Haven. On the 2nd of January, girls basketball at Hawley against the Manistee Mariners. On the 3rd of January at Hawley Gym, boys basketball against the Manistee Mariners. And on the 7th of January at Hawley Gym, boys basketball, the North Muskegon Norsemen are in town. So that's our broadcast schedule up through the 7th of January. You know, Evan, I've taken a lot of grief from folks about my lack of technology or my lack of being savvy with technology. Guess who has an iPhone 16 now?
Top of the line, Scoop.
I went from an iPhone 7, never having a cell phone, to 7 years ago when the OSN began, getting an iPhone 7, now to an iPhone 16. My wife has an iPhone 14, and she's much more tech savvy than I am.
Well, she must have helped set it up.
Well, I will be learning as I go along with that iPhone 16. A big thank you to Thad Shank and the Oriole Sports Network. Here we go. We've begun play here in the second half. Ludington with the basketball. They trail by 3, 27-24. Now here is a deflection and a steal for the Spring Lake Lakers. Core with the ball. Jaden Core. They'll work it inside now. Back out to Core. Wide open inside. Shot up, no good, but a foul there. Taking the shot was Maddox Kipling. He gets hacked, and he'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
We got to be strong with the ball on offense. You know, we had quite a few turnovers in the first half. I'd like to see that decrease here in the second half.
We did, but you kind of expect opening night, those jitters and a few turnovers. And Ludington, as the second quarter progressed, they were getting more and more into a rhythm. First free throw is good by Kipling. Second attempt is up and also good. 2 free throws for Maddox Kipling. Spring Lake 29, Ludington 24. 7:33 to go in the third quarter. Gunsel with it. Now he'll swing it out. I believe that is Spunner. Nice pass there. Steele Stowe. Beautiful baseline move. And he hits the little running floater right there. And Ludington now back within 3.
Yeah, great back cut by Steele. They're able to get behind the defense and an easy layup.
Some good passing there by the Orioles, too. Got to give Spunner some credit there. He made a really nice pass there. Spring Lake there, the ball deflected by Gunsel, but going baseline. Nice block there by Gunsel, and a great save by Steele Stowe. He'll get the ball ahead there, and Taj Williams. Taj just a little too much on that pass right there as he tried to get that ball ahead to Micah Spunner.
Yeah, great idea, pushing the offense down the floor. That's exactly what Coach Shank wants. Obviously, those turnovers are going to happen when you're playing fast like that.
When you're that aggressive like that, like you just said, Evan, one that Coach Shank won't harp on too much, will it? Because of the aggressiveness and pushing it forward. Just a little off the timing there. There's a steal by Gunsel. Cam Gunsel on the dribble. Gunsel will give it now to Himes. Himes loses it, gets it back. He's being harassed by Core there. Now to Taj Williams, three-pointer, no good. Rebound to the Lakers, number 30, and that's Maddox Kipling. Kipling now, they'll give it to Evan Wall. Wall to Kipling. Back to Wall. Ball deflected. Wall gets it back. Kipling, shot up, no good. Partially deflected there by Gunsel. Gunsel on the drive, shot up and good! Cam Gunsel goes coast to coast with that one.
Yeah, just split the defense, went right at the defender, strong finish at the rim.
Gunsel was 6, and the Orioles trail by a point, 29-28. 5:57 to go, and there's a turnover by the Spring Lake Lakers.
Yeah, and that's that Ludington defense, able to make the basket, set up in their full court press, and apply some pressure and force that turnover.
Sam Bite will check back into the Spring Lake lineup, and taking a seat will be Evan Wall. into the Oriole lineup, number 25. That's JT Hercules Keith. Ball's inbounded by Spunner to Taj Williams. Williams on the dribble drive. He'll dish it now to Steele Stowe. Stowe in the paint. He'll dish it back out. And that, now we're going to have a traveling violation called on Messiah Himes. Trying to get that there. Yeah, 15 is Micah Spunner.
Yeah,
Okay.
Messiah just got his feet going before he put the ball down, trying to play quick, get downhill.
5:42 to go in the third quarter. The Orioles trail the Spring Lake Lakers 29-28.
Oh, there's a
Spring
travel.
Lake might have got away with the travel there. Lakers will get it down inside. Shot up and in by Landon O'Donnell. His first points of the game. Lakers back out to that 3-point lead, 31-28. Seems like we've been in that where the Lakers can get no more than a 3-point lead and the Orioles can close it no more within the point. Now there's a turnover. The Lakers have it. And now a foul will be called. What, did you see a lot there? I didn't see a lot there. But
not a lot. Not a terrible foul by Stowe either.
Yeah. Then again, we're not down there on the court. We're back a ways, and we're sports guys. We're commentators, broadcasters, not officials. Okay, Spring Lake on the attack. There's a nice move and give the basket there to Reed Grimmer.
Grimmer's a good ball player, and that was just too easy. I mean, we gave him a wide open lane just to drive right to the rim.
Lakers up by 5, 33-28. Spunner, he'll take the three. Good! Micah Spunner from downtown. And the Orioles claw back in. They're down by just 2 now. Spunner has 6. And now there's a steal by the Orioles, and Spring Lake steals it right back. Boy, a great effort there by Jaden Core on that steal, and he was able to maintain his balance, get it to a teammate, and with 4:25 to go in the third quarter, your score from Spring Lake, the Spring Lake Lakers 33, the Ludington Orioles 31. We'll step aside. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan Farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Welcome back to Spring Lake. We'd like to thank Matt Ewing and Ludington Paint and Glass, another of huge Ludington Oriole supporters, big basketball fan. Ludington Paint and Glass, they've been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects, is proud to support Ludington Oriole Sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network. You know, Evan, it's great seeing the backing of Oriole fans who are here tonight at Spring Lake. It was great seeing Haley Stowe, who's here. Also great seeing Levi Lehman, and also Trey Forfinski's here too. So you got current Orioles here, you got Oriole fans, and it's great to see Orioles who just played recently, who just graduated recently from Ludington here supporting their Ludington Orioles.
Yeah, it's good to see that, Levi was down there doing the books for the JV game. Benny's helping out with coaching, with Noah being the head coach. It's good to see that these old players are coming back. You know, that's one thing Coach Shank's always thankful for.
Yep.
Whether we're coming into practice to play a scout team or, helping out.
Three-pointer
with
there
coaching.
off the mark by Spring Lake's number 20, and that was Sam Bite. And here come the Orioles. Taj Williams has it. Williams' drive to the basket is no good, but he draws the foul, and he'll go to the line and shoot two. Also talking to Oriole JV boys coach Noah Lehman, and great news. His little guy, his and his wife's little guy, I asked Noah how he was doing. He says, thanks for asking, Scoop. He's doing better every day. So that's great news. I believe his name is Thaddeus. So Noah Lehman's little boy. There's a shot by Taj Williams. No good. It's one thing that Coach Shank is not going to be happy about. Our free throw percentage has to be atrocious right now.
Yeah,
Evan.
I can tell you what, they will be shooting free throws at practice the rest of the week.
Alex Smith checks into the Oriole lineup. Ludington trails 33-31. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Taj Williams' second free throw, good.
But the hardest part with, being your game starting, I want to say they've only practiced for like a week and a half. You're trying to fit so much stuff into that first week and a half, and I'm sure free throws were one of the last things Coach Shank was having on.
Spring Lake 33, Ludington 32. There's a pass right between the legs there of Spring Lake's Maddox Kipling, and here come the Orioles going to the hoop and getting hammered. There was our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight, Ben Gronstal.
Yeah, great move. He went right between 3 defenders, able to draw the foul.
Gronstal will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Boy, Spring Lake got their money's worth on that foul, too. First attempt by Gronstal is up and good. Ben Gronstal, his first point of the ball game. We got a tie game, Oriole Nation. Ludington 33, Spring Lake 33. Gronstal trying to give the Orioles the lead, and he does just that. Ludington 34, Spring Lake 33. 3:40 to go in the third quarter. Lakers on the attack. How do you like the tenacious defense the Orioles are playing right now, Evan?
It's the Coach Shank special. Use your defense to create offense. When Ben made that, I kind of expected them to get into that full court press. It's not a ton of pressure, but just enough that they have to work the ball around the court.
Spring Lake misses on the shot. Here come the Orioles. Gronstal, good! Give the assist to Taj Williams.
Yeah, great passing there. I think the ball hit the floor twice all the way down the court. And, you move the ball so much faster doing that. Great outlet by Cam to Taj, and Taj right to Ben.
Boy, the Orioles can get that ball up the court in a hurry. This is going to be a fun team to watch this season, no doubt about it. Ludington up 36-33. Three-point attempt, Spring Lake. That's off the mark. Ball deflected, and Spring Lake will get it back. Kipling has it. Kipling, shot up and no good. The shot was missed there by Evan Wall, and here come the Orioles. Taj Williams, good!
As soon as Cam had that rebound, Taj was breaking down the court. Way to find him, Cam.
Orioles up by 5, 38-33. Coach Billy Corr of the Spring Lake Lakers wants a timeout with 2:33 to go. It's going to be a full timeout, and we're going to step aside. And Oriole Nation, Ludington up 38-33. You're watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome back, Oriole Nation. Reminder, make sure you check out the Oriole Sports Network page later this evening. We'll have the box score from tonight's game and also area scores of interest listed up on the Oriole Sports Network page later this evening. All right now we have 2:33 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 38-33. Ludington trailed 13-9 at the end of one. They were down 27-24 at halftime. Right now they have a 5-point lead, 38-33. Spring Lake with the basketball. With the ball, number 12, and that's Reed Grimmer. And now an over and back violation caused by the Oriole defense.
Yeah, we just played some tough man-to-man defense. They're able to force the over and back. Get the ball back. Our offense is starting to heat up.
On the court right now for the Orioles, you have BK Brody Kaminsky, also Gronstal, Cam Gunsel, Alex Smith, and Taj Williams. Williams with the ball inside there to Gunsel. Three-pointer, Kaminsky. Oh, in and out, no good. Rebound by Spring Lake's number 52, Max Feltner. With the ball now, Evan Wall. Wall at the free throw line. Little give and go. Shot up and in there by Reed Grimmer. And now we have a turnover. Ludington up by 3, 38-35. That happened so quick, I missed it, Evan.
Yeah, great heads-up play by Grimmer. He finished at the basket, turned around like he was going to run back down the court, and turned right back around and cut off Cam's pass into Taj.
Ball's kicked right there by Taj Williams, so 1:50 to go in the third quarter. Timeout, Ludington. We're going to stay right here. And we got to give some love to some more of our awesome sponsors, beginning with Dr. Mark Yuck and Ludington Chiropractic. If you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, go see Dr. Mark Yuck at Ludington Chiropractic. Oriole Nation, I do. If I'm having back or neck pain, I go see Dr. Mark Yuck. He takes care of it for me. No appointment necessary. Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yuck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, located next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. And the McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yuck. Call 231-845-5000. Shout out to my folks, Jim and Kathy Hansen, listening to the Oriole game and probably watching it as well on the OSN back home in Ludington from their comforts of their living room. Here's a steal by Gunsel. Cam Gunsel with the ball. 1:42 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up by 3, 38-35. Gronstall up, no good. Had a nice shot right there. He had a good look. Just wouldn't fall for him.
Yeah, got to the paint, downhill, I pulled up and got the jumper.
Spring Lake on the drive, shot no good, but drawing the foul will be Reed Grimmer.
Yeah, Grimmer's so good at getting downhill, and it's tough to play defense on him.
14 points for Reed Grimmer through almost 3 quarters of play. First free throw, in and out, no good. We'll see how bad that Grimmer wants to come out of the game here because he got a player who's coming in for him right now. Second shot's going to be way short. Don't hear much from the Spring Lake student section on that one, but we're hearing a lot from our cameraman over here, Nick Wysong, who's kind of giving the tomahawk chop. All right, Grimmer will check out and get a rest. Ludington with the basketball. They have a 3-point lead. 1:22 to go in the third quarter. Gronstall with the ball. He'll give it now to Gunsel. Cam Gunsel surveying the Spring Lake defense. Spring Lake playing about a 2-3 here, Evan?
No, they're man-to-man.
Oh, yeah, they are. Okay. Gunsel, he'll dish it now to Spunner. Spunner's going to be called for a carry right there. You know, that's one of the calls, one of the tough calls, because you see it's so inconsistent. You see some officials call it, and other officials will, are a little bit more lenient on it.
Right. Yeah, Zach just wasn't sure what he wanted to do there and just got caught with the carry. Great defense by that Spring Lake defender.
Exactly. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. The Orioles 38, the Lakers 35. Spring Lake on the attack. Here's a shot up and in and out, no good. But drawing the foul will be Jaden Core. So far from what I'm seeing from Spring Lake through almost 3 quarters of play, Evan, they have quite a 1-2 punch in Jaden Core and Reed Grimmer.
Yeah, 2 really good basketball players.
Core at the free throw line. 51 seconds to go in the third quarter. First free throw is good. Core's second attempt is up and also good. 1 point Oriole lead, 38-37, 48 seconds to go in this third quarter. Benjamin Gronstall with the ball. He'll give it up now to, I believe that's Spunner, now to Steele Stowe. Stowe, Messiah Himes. Himes, nice move. Shot is no good, but he draws the foul so quick.
Strong take.
We're gonna have a lot of quickness on this Oriole team
we
this
didn't
year.
lose much quickness. Obviously losing David, Spencer,
and Gage.
I mean, they were all quick.
Daniel Ramirez.
These guys are stepping right up, younger. We're going to have a few years with them.
Messiah Himes, first free throw, in and out, no good.
I've heard a lot of good things about this Messiah. So, get him a little bit of experience this year. I mean, he's still got 2 more years after.
I'm hearing nothing but good things about all 3 of the Himes brothers. Second free throw was good, particularly the youngest, Mikey Himes. So 1 free throw there by Messiah Himes. He's got 3 in the game. Ludington up 39-37. 3-point attempt up and no good. Rebound, Gunsel. Gunsel will get it ahead there. Gronstall loses. Oh, he was out of bounds. So Spring Lake almost had a pick off right there. But the man who got the ball, I believe that was 22 for Spring Lake, Vaughn White. And he was out of bounds when he threw the ball. So it'll be Ludington basketball. They lead 39-37, 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Taj Williams will get the ball in to Cam Gunsel. Gunsel now, Williams, his shot's going to be short. No, it was not saved right there. That ball was short, and you had both Steele Stowe and also Zach Graham going for it right there. So we're down to 15 seconds left in this third quarter. The Orioles up 39-37.
Yeah, Taj has such a smooth shot, and you could just tell when that one left his fingertips, he knew that it was off.
That was off there. Messiah Himes playing some great defense. Himes, core up. Oh, my goodness. What a move there. And getting the buzzer beater, Jaden Core. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the man, and you definitely have to on that move right there, Evan, that he made. He gets the buzzer beater, and we're all set up for one heck of a fourth quarter right now. Your score from Spring Lake, the Ludington Orioles 39, the Spring Lake Lakers 39. We'll step aside. You're listening and watching to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Welcome back to Spring Lake High School. Both teams, well, let's see here. 27. No, Ludington outscored Spring Lake 15-12 in that third quarter. We have a tie game, 39 apiece. Spring Lake gets the ball to begin play here in the fourth quarter. Should be quite a fourth quarter, Evan. There is a deflection there, going back to get the ball, and coming up with it is Jaden Core. Core, beautiful pass. I think Spring Lake may have got away with a walk right there. Ball batted out of bounds. It will remain with Spring Lake.
Yeah, this is exactly what both Coach Shank and Coach Core are looking for to begin the year. You know, a nice battle. See what your team's made of.
Lakers will get the ball in, and with it is number 20. That's Sam Bite. Now over to 42, Jacob Ayers. Jaden Core has it. Core. Baseline, ball deflected out of bounds. Last touch there by Cam Gunsel. 7:21 left in the ball game. Ludington 39, Spring Lake 39. Checking back in, number 12, Reed Grimmer. Grimmer and Core have been quite a 1-2 punch for the Spring Lake Lakers. Maddox Kipling has it. He'll give it now to Jacob Ayers. Grimmer, nice move. Inside. Good defense there by Gunsel. Pass back out. Grimmer inside, shot up, no good. And coming away with it for the Orioles, Himes. Himes ahead now, Taj Williams. Williams, Euro step. And now we're going to have, what are we going to have here? Ludington will retain possession right there. And into the Oriole lineup, number 25, and that's JT Keith. You got Keith out there now, Messiah Himes, Steele Stowe. You also have Brody Kaminsky wide open. Good! Boy, somebody missed an assignment right there.
You know, that's what you're hoping for with those out-of-bounds plays. Just get that nice, easy layup right underneath the rim, and definitely someone missed an assignment there.
Kaminsky gets the basket. Ludington up 41-39, 6:45 to go in the ball game. Jaden Core with the ball. Good defense by the Orioles. There's a shot up and in there. Vaughn White gets the basket, his first points of the game. Somebody down on our end missed an assignment on that one because they left White wide open. He had about a 15-footer. It's going to happen. It's hard. Sometimes you kind kind of lose an assignment, you lose a man, and
Yeah, especially when Spring Lake has that motion going, you get your head turned the wrong way, and someone can slip in right there, and that was a nice, easy basket.
Messiah Himes at the free throw line for the Orioles. He was fouled. First free throw, good. Big free throw there by Messiah Himes. He's got 4 points. Ludington up 42-41. 6:25 left in the ball game. Second attempt up and in and out, no good. Rebound, however, Steele Stowe had it momentarily, loses it, and good hustle there by Messiah Himes and JT Keith. Ball last touched by Spring Lake, Oriole basketball.
Yeah, JT Keith is not afraid to get on the floor and chase after loose balls.
BK, Brody Kaminsky, will trigger the ball in. He'll get it in now to Messiah Himes. I'm sorry, no, that was Taj Williams, and he gets hacked, and he'll go to the free throw line. Taj Williams loves taking that Euro step.
And it's like slow motion when he does it, too.
Williams at the free throw line. Orioles have a 1-point lead, 6:21 to go in the game. They're up 42-41. Taj Williams, first free throw, good. Williams with 15 points on the night. Second attempt for number 2, Taj Williams. Up and good. 2 big free throws there for Taj Williams. Ludington 44, Spring Lake 41. 6:16 to go in the game. Very entertaining, very competitive game. Just what you would expect from Ludington and Spring Lake. Inside, good D there by Steele Stowe. That would have been an easy 2 there if he had not deflected that ball. With it, number 30, that's Maddox Kipling. Nice there. And getting the basket, number 12. Good cutting there by Spring Lake. Reed Grimmer gets the basket. Steele Stowe with the ball. Stowe inside, shot. Oh, in and out, no good, but he draws the foul. Ludington up 44-43, and Steele Stowe will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, strong take by Steele. Not afraid of the contact. Almost was able to get that finish.
There's a photo I put up on the OSN last year. Great photo. I'm not sure who took it, but there's a photo of Steele Stowe. First shot, good there. First free throw. And boy, he's just got muscles popping. Looks like Popeye. Stowe's first free throw was good. He's got 3. Ludington up 45-43. Steele Stowe, second attempt from the charity stripe, up and in and out, no good. And we had an inadvertent buzzer right there, and play goes on. Okay. 2-point Oriole lead, 5:39 to go in the game. Grimmer, pass too much right there. He's trying to get it down to his teammate, Maddox Kipling, and it goes out of bounds. Oriole basketball. On the court for Ludington right now, you have JT Keith, you have Taj Williams, you have Cam Gunsel, you have Brody Kaminsky, and you also have Ben Gronstall. Williams might have got away with a little push off there. Now to Cam Gunsel. 5:17 to go in the game. Gunsel in the paint. Now Kaminsky for 3. Good! Right there, sister!
Yeah.
BK, Brody Kaminsky buries the 3.
Yeah, and all that was a couple of crossing of the players and try to allow that court to open up for Cam, and he was able to find BK open on the perimeter.
Spring Lake on the attack. Orioles have a 5-point lead, 48-43, 3-pointer Spring Lake, and that Oriole lead just goes back down to 2. And that was Jaden Core with the 3. Williams with it. Nice movement inside. Pass, however, there. And now they're going to get Keith with the foul there. Boy, it looked like he was just going for the basketball from this angle.
I don't know about that, but great aggressiveness by JT to dive on the ground and get that ball.
Ludington up 48-46. Kaminsky will take a seat on the bench. Messiah Himes comes in. You got Himes, Williams, Gunsel, Keith, and Gronstall on the court for the Orioles. Ludington up 48-46. 4:31 to go in this game. With the ball, number 12, that's Grimmer. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll remain with Spring Lake into the Oriole lineup. Number 15, Micah Spunner, and he'll replace JT Keith. Coach Shank might only have 12 players, but he's got all 12 of them are going to be playing minutes this year, and he's got a number of combinations he can go with, Evan.
Yeah, especially with how fast they play. You know, players are going to get winded.
Nice move there, and getting the basket for Spring Lake, number 12, Reed Grimmer. He's had a huge game.
Boom!
We got a tie game. I missed it. Ben Gronstall for the three. Huge three there for Gronstall. Yeah, I can't believe I missed it. That's how quick this Oriole team is. You turn for 1 second. There's a shot put up and in. There's a scoring's picking up. Landon O'Donnell gets the basket. Ludington up by a point, 51-50. 3:49 to go in the game. Taj Williams loses the ball. A lot of contact there, and here comes Spring Lake. You know, Taj is just going to have to maintain this because you're not going to get every call, are you?
You're
Evan?
not. Nope, and not driving down in the lane when the ball's loose. I mean, I'd like to see Taj get up and hustle back down the floor. You know, Coach Shank was, screaming his butt off for Taj to get back on defense. That's something that Taj is going to have to get better with over the course of the year.
Ludington up 51-50, 3:21 to go in the game. Spring Lake with the basketball. Grimmer down the lane, shot no good, partially blocked there by Gunsel. Gunsel comes away with the ball. Cam Gunsel now. Williams for three. Oh, in and out, no good. Here comes Spring Lake. He had a great look. When he let go of that, it looked like that was going to be nothing but net. Unfortunately, did not go, and now Spring Lake has the ball. Ludington up by a point, 51-50. 2:53 to go inside. Shot up and no good, but a foul is going to be called on Micah Spunner. Going to the free throw line will be Maddox Kipling.
Yeah, these players are winded out there. Obviously, being the first game of the year, you're not quite in basketball shape.
They definitely are, Evan. Kipling from the free throw line. First shot, good. Got a tie game. It's going to be a very, very exciting final 2 minutes and 49 seconds. Steele Stowe will check into the Oriole lineup, replacing Micah Spunner. Maddox Kipling's second attempt from the free throw line is up and good. Spring Lake back in the lead. Lakers 52, Orioles 51. Gunsel, Taj Williams. Now over to Himes. Gronstall. Gunsel, nice move. A lot of contact there, no call, and here comes Spring Lake. Now, there again, there was a lot of contact. Oh, now they're going to get him out of bounds. They're going to say he's out of bounds, and Spring Lake's going to get the ball.
Great defensive play by Ben to be
at
able to strip that ball.
There was great defensive play there at both ends. Gronstall had it, but unfortunately when he went to take off, he stepped out of bounds. Spring Lake basketball, 2:27 to go. A lot of time left. Spring Lake with a 1-point lead, 52-51. With the ball for the Lakers, number 12, Reed Grimmer. Now over to Jaden Core. Core guarded by Gronstall. Nice move, and he'll get the bucket. Boy, he is a good-looking ball player. Jaden Core. And now the Lakers back out to a 3-point lead. Gunsel with it. How quickly that Oriole 5-point lead evaporated. Boy, that's the three-pointer in the game. It can happen just like that. This has been a great opening ball game, though. And we still have 1:44 to go. Ludington trails by 3, 54-51. Taj Williams. Williams now, he'll dish it. Three-pointer, Himes, good! Oh, a huge three-pointer there by Messiah Himes.
Yeah, great move by Taj, a little bit of hesitation, able to get into the lane and find Messiah for the wide-open three, knocked it down.
We have a timeout on the floor by Spring Lake. And we want to thank Urca Auto Center. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. And if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney Loney at 231-794-9740, or Christina Simone, 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 5-Star Real Estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington. Okay, we have 1:26 to go in this game. Ludington 54, Spring Lake 54. Spring Lake basketball. Full court pass here. Kipling. Oh, they're going to call a foul there on Messiah Himes. Boy, Evan, I didn't see a lot. It looks like he had his hand on the basketball.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Scoop. That was pretty soft with what they've been letting go recently. But that's just something we can't give away. And, no one's expecting them to throw it down the court right there, but we got to be heads-up play right there.
Okay, Spring Lake with the ball. 1:21 to go in the game. Game's tied up at 54 apiece. Ball deflected there by Gunsel, and it will remain with Spring Lake. You don't think the Lakers would try to milk this clock all the way down from 1 minute 12 seconds, do you, Evan?
I don't think so. Ludington, we got a trap.
Oh, there's a steal! Gunsel! Up, no good, rebound, good!
Great
Steal
rebound by
Stowe.
Steele Stowe, following up the miss from Cam.
Cam got the steal, hit a tough shot. Stowe followed it up, got the basket. Ludington up 56-54. Now we have a foul called, and I believe it's going to be on Messiah Himes. 52 seconds to go in the game. Ludington 56, Spring Lake 54. I'll tell you what, I would never want to officiate a Ludington Spring Lake game anyway. Just the defense both the teams play, how aggressive they are. First free throw is good.
Strong defense and quick offense.
Yeah. Grimmer gets the first free throw. The second one is also good. Boy, 2 clutch free throws there by Grimmer. We've got a tie game once again, 48 seconds to go. Ludington 56, Spring Lake 56. Timeout Ludington, I believe. Yep. And we're going to stay right here, and we're going to talk a bit about North Star Chiropractic. They pride themselves on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure a pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, Oriole performance is our priority. That's North Star Chiropractic at 311 South Rath Avenue. Call 231-843-8200. And located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington, Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC. Services include basement foundations, concrete driveways, decorative concrete, porches, decks, including all the way up to custom-built homes. Contact Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC at 888-860-4001. Expert craftsmanship, personalized service, quality materials, timely completion, and comprehensive solutions. That's Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC, and they're, of course, the exclusive sponsor of the Oriole starting lineup. What a game, Evan, to start the season.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is exactly what these coaches are looking for. Fun game to play. Not a whole lot on the line other than, getting experience for down the line and playing in those tough conference games and into the districts and regionals.
What do you think Coach Shank just drew up for his team? Ludington with the basketball.
I wouldn't be surprised if we try to hold the ball for the last shot.
All right, with it,
unless we're able to get a shot, easy look.
Three-pointer, Williams, short, rebound Spring Lake, and here come the Lakers. Ball batted out of bounds, Oriole basketball! What a defensive play there by Taj Williams.
Hey, that's definitely not the three-point shot that Coach Shank was looking for, but Taj made up for it with a great defensive play.
He hustled back and made a beautiful play. Last ball went out of bounds off of a Spring Lake player. Taj Williams with the ball. 18 seconds to go in the game. Kaminsky now. Gunsel. Stowe. Definitely the Orioles are going to sit on it and go for the last shot. 7 seconds to go. 5 seconds. Gunsel down the lane. The shot up, no good. Foul called though. Wait, they called a foul on the floor. Non-shooting foul, right, Evan?
Nope. So the ball underneath the basket, 3 seconds left, tied game.
Ludington will have the ball underneath their basket with just 3 seconds, as Evan just said. Boy,
I'm
the Orioles
sure
in a very good position right now.
I sort of expected Coach Shank to call a timeout, and I'm not sure if he was. Well, I thought that he just called. I was expecting him to call a timeout with about 8 to 10 seconds left to be able to set up a play. Just because no one really had no idea what was going on out there until Cam tried to make that play down the lane, drew the foul.
Hey, Oriole Nation, the team at Hankwitz Heating and Cooling would like to invite new and existing customers to give them a call today to schedule fall service, make that winter service now, or a free estimate to upgrade your home's heating and cooling equipment. Don't get caught in the cold. Depend on us to bring you trusted integrity and lasting reliability. We specialize in service and installation of Heil furnaces and air conditioners, a trusted name in the heating and cooling industry for over 50 years. Currently serving all of Mason County and northern Pentwater. Give our office a call today for fall furnace service and new HVAC equipment options and details at 231-843-2809. We are licensed and insured, locally owned and proudly operated by the Hankwitz family since 1975, wishing all West Michigan athletes a great season. And we're seeing a great opening game here. And here we go, Evan, 3 seconds to go. Ludington 56, Spring Lake 56. Ludington with the basketball. Ball will be triggered in. Good job there. Taj Williams did not see what he liked, and he called a timeout.
Yep, that was just trying to get Cam posted up on the block to try to get that last shot, and it wasn't open, and Taj used that final timeout. See what they set up here.
When I talked to Coach Shank about his team this year, he said, Scoop, we're going to be a lot like last year's team, small but very athletic. We got a lot of shooters, a lot of good athletes, and I've told people all offseason, people have come up to me, hey, Scoop, how do you think the Ludington varsity basketball team is going to do this year? A lot of people would think, oh, gloom and doom. And I'm like, no. You're going to be pleasantly surprised with this Oriole team this year.
Yeah, we lost a great player in David.
And lost a couple really good players in Gage Jones.
With, Gage, Spencer,
and
Dan.
Carson Holmes.
Yep,
Spencer Holmes. Here we go. Ball will be triggered in. They're trying to get Gunsel open. Shots up. No good, and we're going to overtime. Ludington got a pretty good look right there. Steele Stowe took the shot. It was up and no good, and we're going to go to overtime. Hey, the way this game has went, I think the fans here deserve nothing less.
Yeah, what do you think, Scoop? Overtime, first game of the year?
Wow. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. We're going to go to overtime, a 4-minute overtime, opening game of the season. And Ludington and Spring Lake tied up at 56. So let's see here. Both teams scored 17 points in that fourth quarter. For the game, Spring Lake outscored Ludington 13-9 in the opening quarter. Ludington outscored the Lakers 15-14 in the second. Lakers had a 27-24 halftime lead. Ludington outscored the Lakers 15-12 in the third quarter. The game was knotted up at 39 apiece. Both teams scored 17 points in the fourth quarter. We go into overtime. Ludington 56, Spring Lake 56. What do you look for in this overtime, Evan?
Taking care of the ball. You got to make the most of your possessions here in overtime. Try not to let them get out to too big of a lead with turnovers. And, I expect a lot of pressure. Obviously, these players are winded, so we're going to have to make the most of our opportunities.
I'm sure Coach Shank has seen a lot tonight that he is really satisfied and happy about. And I'm sure, no great coach is ever 100% satisfied. I think of one thing, probably the free throws, wouldn't you say so? Early on, particularly.
Free throws and turnovers.
Okay, yeah. Okay, here we go. We're going to start overtime, our opening broadcast of the 2024-25 season. And what a way to begin. We're in overtime, tied up at 56 apiece. Here's the tip, controlled by Spring Lake. Shot is up, no good. Ball fought for, the Lakers have it. Traveling violation on the Lakers. Their big guy there, Max Feltner, just lost his balance right there. Went over, it's Ludington basketball. 3:52 left in overtime. Overtimes are 4 minutes. Ludington with the ball. Taj Williams has it. Williams on the court with Gronstal, Gunsel, Stowe, and Taj Williams. Let's see, Messiah Himes. Here's a shot up, no good. Rebound, Feltner. Shot put up. Usually Cam's a little bit stronger with his shot right there. He left that a little bit light. And here come the Spring Lake Lakers.
Yeah, I'd like to see Cam just come down and jump stop there and get his defender up in the air and Then he can go into the body and draw the foul if he's not able to make the shot.
You're going to call Gunsel for the foul there. And going to the free throw line will be number 12, Reed Grimmer. And Grimmer, he is, I don't know if he's missed a free throw tonight. And he still hasn't.
He had the air ball.
Oh, you're right. That was, I believe, his only miss. Gets the first free throw, so the Lakers have a 1-point lead, 57-56. Second attempt is up and no good. Rebound, Lakers. Feltner with the rebound there. And now we're going to have a jump ball, possession arrow 2.
Should be Ludington ball.
Yeah, it will be Oriole basketball. Good hustle there. Spring Lake 57, Ludington 56. 3:27 left in overtime. Steele Stowe will trigger the ball in to Taj Williams. Williams surveying the Spring Lake defense. Messiah Himes. Himes will give it now to Gronstall. Ben Gronstall. Steele Stowe down the lane. And he has the ball batted away right there. And here comes Spring Lake Lakers. Here's a shot up, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds by Spring Lake. Ludington basketball. Last touch there looked like by Maddox Kipling. Gronstall will trigger the ball in to Taj Williams. We have 2:55 left in this game. We are in overtime at Spring Lake. Ludington and the Lakers. Lakers up by a point, 57-56.
I'd like to see Ludington get that ball moving a little bit quicker. That's when our offense works best.
Gronstall gives it up now. Williams in the lane. He'll dish it back. 3 for Gronstall. Oh, in and out, no good. Rebound, Spring Lake. Gronstall had a great look right there. Here come the Spring Lake Lakers. 2:26 to go in overtime. They have a 1-point lead. Game has been back and forth. I don't think any team has had more than a 5-point lead, Evan. In fact, I think that's the high for both teams. Ludington had a 5-point lead in the game. I know Spring Lake had a couple of 5-point leads.
It's been a battle. Both teams have great defenses. Offense has been a little bit questionable tonight. But,
yeah, opening game.
That's opening game, yep.
Spring Lake on the attack, 1:56 to go. With the ball, Jaden Core. He's had a monster game for Spring Lake. And Spring Lake right now more than happy to chew some time off the clock. There's 1:41 left in this game. Inside, nice block there. Ludington fighting for it, and they'll get it. Good defense by the Orioles, and here comes Messiah Himes. Gronstall. He'll kick it back there to Gunsel. Taj Williams. Taj, 15-footer. Good! Taj Williams from the free throw line.
That's Taj's shot right there. He's able to step into it. He's got such a smooth stroke and just knocks it down.
Evan, I was just thinking the same thing. He's got such a smooth, silky stroke.
Everything that Taj does out there is really smooth. Even dribbling the ball up the court, I don't know if it's just his swagger out there or what, but everything that he does is just nice and smooth.
We saw that on the football field this year. He was all-conference wide receiver, first team for the Ludington Orioles. Ludington up 58-57, 1:16 to go in the game. It's been a tremendous opening game.
Yeah, this has been awesome. Nothing better than being here opening night. We got 2 great ball teams going at it. What a way to start the year.
Hey, we want to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Also, a shout out to Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Make sure you stay tuned. I'll be talking to Oriole head coach Thad Shank at the conclusion of tonight's game. Smith & Eddy Insurance is a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. And, of course, Mike Benedict and Benedict's Auto Center. They've been providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Mike can be reached 231-613-4111. They're located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. 1:16 left. Ludington up 58-57. We're in overtime. Spring Lake with the basketball. Jaden Core with the ball, being guarded by Messiah Himes. They'll give it up now. Sam Bite with it now. Loses the ball. Oh! I guess it was touched last by Ludington right there. I was wishful thinking. I was hoping it was going to be Oriole basketball right there.
I'm not sure who had great hands in there and knocked that ball loose, but Grimmer was going to have a wide open layup.
I will be, as always, the first. Good block there by Gunsel. And Ludington has it with 56 seconds to go. Taj Williams with it. Williams in the lane. Shot is up and no good. A lot of contact there, and here comes Spring Lake. Here's a shot up, no good. Steele Stowe has it. He'll get it ahead now. Ludington has a 2-on-1. Three-pointer. Up, no good. Ball ends up in Spring Lake's hands. Boy, both teams right now have had great looks.
Yeah, it's a tough shot to take up one with 30 seconds left, but, Taj is a good shooter.
23 seconds left in the game. Orioles have a 58-57 lead. Core with it. He'll give it up now to Landon O'Donnell. 15 seconds left in the game. The pass deflected out of bounds. No, it's Oriole basketball. Great defense here by Cam Gunsel. There's 11.3 seconds to go, Evan. Ludington up 58-57.
So we're up 11 seconds left. Expect Spring Lake to try to get a quick steal. If not, they're going to foul. We're going to have to knock down some free throws.
Timeout, Spring Lake.
Actually, they haven't.
Wow, what a ball game. You couldn't ask for any more of an exciting opening game.
Yeah, Spring Lake only has 4 fouls right now, so they're going to have to foul a couple times, so we might be able to take a couple seconds off the clock here.
Exactly.
Getting the inbounds. Strong with the ball right now, though.
Right now, what is Coach Shank drawing up?
He's just finding out a way to get, we're going to have multiple guys coming to the ball to get open, and we're going to have to be strong with the ball, try to get it to your best free throw shooter. Looks
like Brody Kaminsky is going to check into the ball game. Again, we want to thank Matt Ewing and Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects, is proud to support the Ludington Orioles while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network. Again, I'd like to thank my cohorts tonight doing color with me, the one and only Evan McKinley, our OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer extraordinaire, Julia Havman, and making his debut tonight, coming off an awesome football season for the Ludington Orioles, as our OSN cameraman, Nick Wysong. Boy, Nick, you couldn't have picked a better opening game. Okay, here we go. 11.3 seconds remain. Ludington has a 1-point lead, 58-57. Ludington with the basketball. And as you said, Spring Lake has fouls to give. We'll try to get it into Kaminsky. Ball's deflected out of bounds right there, so Ludington will get another free 5 right there. Boy, they just got it in under the wire. And Cam Gunsel will check back in, and Kaminsky will check out. So you got Taj Williams out there, Messiah Himes. You also have Gronstal out there, and you have Cam Gunsel. They've got him open there. There's a foul right there. 1 second came off the clock, Evan. So Ludington up 58-57, 10.3 seconds to go. That's the fifth team foul. I think it's, isn't it? That's right, they changed it to 5. So this is huge.
5? Okay,
they did last year.
Right.
So Taj Williams at the free throw line. Huge pressure free throws right here. The sophomore. First free throw is up and good! Clutch free throw there by Taj Williams.
Yep, I totally forgot about the rules change. I'm so used to it being...
Well, likewise, I looked at that and I said, hey, they changed it last year. This is also a huge free throw. Williams' second attempt is up and good! 2 huge free throws by Taj Williams, and the Orioles have
clutch by the sophomore.
Clutch free throws. Orioles have a 3-point lead, 60-57. 10.3 seconds to go. You think Spring Lake goes for the quick 2 here, or you think they'll set up for a 3 to try to go for the tie?
The way that Ludington's free throw shooting has been tonight, I wouldn't be surprised if, especially with Core and Grimmer able to get in the lane very easy. They're able to finish through contact as well, so there's always a chance for the and 1. I wouldn't be surprised if they're going for the quick 2 here.
We'd like to thank Ludington Chiropractic. If you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, see Dr. Mark Yak at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment necessary. Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, located next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. And also, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone, 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 5 Star Real Estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington. How's your ticker doing? Is it doing okay?
We're doing
Boy,
good,
I'll tell you
Scoop.
what, if we have a season like this, of games like this, yeah, mine's doing good right now. Okay, here comes the Spring Lake Lakers. 8 seconds to go. 7 seconds. They're going to try to set up for 3. 4 seconds. Shot put up. It's good! And it's a three-pointer. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We're going to go to double overtime.
What a shot by Core.
Jaden Core hits the three-pointer, and we're going to double overtime. And it was a very, very tough shot to off-balance three.
He stepped right through the defender, falling forward. That's just, not his normal shot, and he was able to knock it down. And Scoop, we're going to a second overtime.
Both teams scored 4 points in the first overtime. Overtime 1. So now we go to overtime 2. A miraculous shot right there by Jaden Core. Give the kid credit. It was an incredible off-balance shot, and it was nothing but net. Right after, Oriole sophomore Taj Williams hit 2 clutch free throws.
Hey, those were big, Scoop.
So now we go to a second overtime. And these kids, late in the second quarter, you were seeing body language that these kids were dragging a little bit. It's the opening game of the season. And they haven't practiced that long, like you said, Evan. So this is...
It really goes to show how well these coaches are able to get their team conditioned.
Yeah. Just an absolute testament to these kids. And that was not bad defense by the Orioles by no means.
Nope.
Oriole defense was exceptional right there.
Yeah.
Give Jaden Core credit. He had an incredible shot there, a three-pointer, to send this to a second overtime.
Now, the one thing I'm hoping for is that we're able to win one of these tips at least. We've lost the first 2, and they've both gone to Spring Lake, and they've almost ended... the first one ended up with a free layup. I'd like to be able to see us get in front of that defender.
First game of the season, Evan, and it's already turned into an instant classic. Ludington gets the tip. Taj Williams with it. Let's see how much both of these teams have left here as we're in double overtime. Taj Williams with it. Williams, nice move, shot up, no good. Rebound, Spring Lake. Here come the Lakers with the ball. Jaden Core. Core, nice move, shot up, no good. However, the rebound goes to Kipling. 3:23 to go in the second overtime. Shot up, nice block right there. Spring Lake, however, gets the ball back. They'll work it inside. Kipling, shot up, good. Maddox Kipling gets the basket, and Spring Lake 62, Ludington 60. Gunsel will give it now. There's a shot up and no good there by Taj Williams. And here comes Spring Lake. Lakers with a 2-point lead, 62-60. Lakers will be in no hurry now. They have the 2-point lead. With the ball, number 20. That's Sam Bite. Bite still with it. He'll give it now to Landon O'Donnell. 2:25 to go in double overtime. Jaden Core with the ball. Core now to Reed Grimmer. They're doing a pretty effective job of chewing clock here, Evan. Grimmer.
Yeah, this is really taking a lot of us trying to play defense for this long.
Grimmer with it now. We're down to 2 minutes left in this double overtime. Wow.
Yeah, Coach Shank just called black, and that was just a foul. put them at the line, get away from defense, try to get back on offense.
But you look at all the calls that have the refs have let go on both sides, and then a call like that.
That was a terrible foul.
Yeah.
Not a terrible foul. Hopefully we can get this rebound off of a miss, go down and get a quick basket.
At the line for the Lakers. First shot up and no good. That's Sam Bite at the free throw line. Brody Kaminsky will check into the Oriole lineup, replacing Messiah Himes. 1:57 to go, double overtime. Spring Lake 62, Ludington 60.
Got to box out here.
Second free throw, good. So Bite gets 1 of 2 free throws. Lakers have a 3-point lead, 63-60. There's a three-pointer up, no good there by Kaminsky. And here comes Spring Lake. See, the problem, the Orioles, they're getting down there, they're getting one look, one shot, and they're not following up on the offensive
Spring Lake
glass.
does a great job of boxing out. Now we're going to play a little bit back and forth game. I wouldn't be surprised to see a foul here not too long if they get it in the right guy's hands. Obviously, you don't want to foul
not this
Core
guy.
or Grimmer.
Yeah, they almost got Grimmer right there. You don't want to foul him. 1:23 to go in double overtime, a 3-point Spring Lake lead. Ludington had a 3-point lead late in the first overtime. A miraculous shot by Jaden Core tied it up, and now a foul will be called on Taj Williams.
Yeah, Taj just took a chance there, try to get a steal as the Core had his back turned. Just caught the arm.
Core at the free throw line. .111 left. First free throw is good. Four-point Laker lead. 1:11 left in double overtime. Second attempt up and also good. Here come the Orioles. They got work to do now. They're down by 5 with 1:06 to go in the game. Taj Williams has the ball. Williams now, he'll give it to Steele Stowe. Stowe goes baseline. Gunsel. Kaminsky passes up the 3 to Gronstal. Gunsel with it now. Gunsel inside. Three-pointer, Gronstal off the mark. Steele Stowe saves it. Last touch by Spring Lake. Good effort there by Steele Stowe. 42.7 seconds left in the game. Spring Lake up 65-60. They've outscored the Orioles 5-0 in this double overtime. Going to be a lot of tired high schoolers here for both Ludington and Spring Lake after this game. Taj Williams with it. Williams inside, shot up and no good, but he draws a foul and he'll shoot 2.
Plenty of time left.
Yeah, I was going to say though, 37.5 seconds remain right now. Taj Williams at the free throw line. First shot up and no good. Oh boy.
All right, we got to make this one get set up in a full court press, see if we can force a quick turnover.
Messiah Himes reports back into the Oriole lineup. Williams' second free throw up and good. Williams gets 1 of 2. Ludington trails 65-61. 36 seconds left in double overtime. Now a foul right there with 30 seconds to go. Foul called on Cam Gunsel. And going to the line, the two guys you do not want to put at the line. I know sometimes it's easier said than done. And the one guy is Jaden Core, and the other guy is at the line right now, Reed Grimmer. First free throw, good. It's 1-2 punch of Core and Grimmer. Core has 23. Grimmer has 22. Second one, also good. Give him 23 now. What a 1-2 punch. Both players with 23 points, Grimmer and Core. Ludington down 67-61. Three-pointer up and no good. Didn't get the friendly roll right there. That shot was taken by Kaminsky. You figured when Spring Lake got that miraculous three-pointer there at the buzzer at the end of overtime 1 here, you wondered how much Ludington's willpower was after that.
That was a big change of momentum there. I felt like we finally had a lot of momentum rolling, and then Core was able to knock down that three-pointer.
Ludington that close to snatching a victory here at Spring Lake in the opening night of the 2024 season, and instead they're going to fall to the Spring Lake Lakers as Grimmer gets another free throw. Boy, Evan, when Ludington had that 60 to 57 lead, and then Core come down and nailed that three-pointer. He gets both there, so he's got 25. And the final score of this game is not going to indicate. There's a three-pointer up, no good, and there's the buzzer. And in double overtime, your final score from Spring Lake High School, the Spring Lake Lakers 69, the Ludington Orioles 61. In the double overtime, Spring Lake outscores the Orioles 9-1. But hey, let's look at the positives. Just a tremendous opening game here. Exciting, thrilling. I mean, you could come up with a number of adjectives for this game, but Ludington and Spring Lake just played one heck of an opening ball game. Ludington falls in double overtime, 69-61. We'll be back with more thoughts from you on this. But right now, we're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have the Smith & Eddy postgame show right here on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
Welcome back to Spring Lake High School, where we just witnessed a instant classic after the first game of the season. Before we talk more about this, Evan, we want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. You know, that's what I love so much about basketball. It's a game where you can just be at such a high, you know, and I find that as an announcer too. I didn't play basketball in high school. I was a football, baseball player, but I came and supported the Ludington Orioles. But as an announcer, the play-by-play man, the voice of the Orioles, you can get such a high from the Orioles, and it can just, things can change so quickly.
Yeah, that's the thing about basketball. All it takes is one play to make a big difference in the game, and that was the buzzer beater at the end of the first overtime. where Core knocked down that unorthodox three-pointer. I mean, he's got a smooth stroke, and that was nothing more than stepping by the defender and throwing one up there.
That was he had 23 tonight, a game high, however, for Reed Grimmer. He had 25, but and it wasn't bad Oriole defense. It was good Oriole defense there too. He hit a shot from an incredible angle. Just give the guy credit. Sometimes you got to take a step back, and you just got to bow to your opponent and say, hey, congratulations. And he hit it. They sent it to double overtime, and they outscored the Orioles 9-1 in that double overtime. And there's going to be some tired Ludington Orioles and some tired Spring Lake Lakers, too. An opening game that goes to double overtime. We'll take a look at the game. Spring Lake outscored the Orioles 13-9 in the first quarter. Ludington outscored Spring Lake 15-14 in the second quarter. Halftime score, Spring Lake led 27-24. Ludington outscored Spring Lake 15-12 in the third quarter. The game was tied up at 39 apiece. In the fourth quarter, both teams scored 17 points. It went to overtime at 56 apiece. In the first overtime, both teams scored 4 points on that incredible three-pointer there at the buzzer by Jaden Core. It was 60-60, and then in the second overtime, Spring Lake outscores the Orioles 9-1, and they win 69-61. Scoring tonight for Ludington, Taj Williams was the high man for the Orioles with 21 points, 7 for Messiah Himes, 7 for Ben Gronstal, 5 for Steele Stowe, 6 for Micah Spunner, 8 for Brody Kaminsky, 6 for Cam Gunsel, and 1 for JT Hercules Keith. We will get to Spring Lake scoring later. Of course, that will also be up on the OSN page later tonight. Joining me right now with a big smile on his face, as well he should have a big smile on his face, Coach Thad Shank. Coach Shank, first game of the season. What can you and your boys do for an encore? 69-61, a double overtime loss, but you got to be happy with so much that you saw tonight, the competitive spirit of your boys, and you know that Spring Lake's going to bring it every game, and if it wasn't for an incredible shot right there by Jaden Core to send it to double overtime, you would have been celebrating a victory tonight.
Right. You know, I told the kids in there, I mean, you did everything I asked you. I'll be on the last possession. I thought we did a great job switching everything. We did a great job keeping our defense outside the three-point line. We know we didn't have to worry about the two. You know, I mean, Jaden Core's a good player, but that's a shot he makes 2 out of 15 times. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things. And, you know, you can always, you know, go to the analytics of it and talk about should we foul in that situation and send the other team to the line. I mean, you could go back and forth on that. That's something we haven't practiced or done in practice before. I mean, we're a young basketball team trying to figure out the basics right there, so we decided to stay away from it and give credit where credit's due. He made one hell of a shot and ran out of gas in the overtime period.
There's going to be a lot of tired young men, both for your team and for Spring Lake tonight. First game of the season goes to double overtime. Hey, what did Coach Core say to you at the end of when you shook hands?
Oh, you know, Coach Core is just a good friend. You know, I mean, I'm not even sure what he said. You know, I mean, I think probably knowing Coach Core, he felt kind of funny about winning like they won in that situation. You know, like we did everything right down the stretch, but we just couldn't win, and they made a shot that, like I say, is a shot that you're not going to make every day, that's for sure. So he was just complimentary of how hard our kids play and how well they play. We struggled on offense a little bit tonight, I mean, which is to be expected against a really good half-court defensive team like Spring Lake is, and there's definitely things we can get better at, but overall, I'm proud of the effort tonight. I would love to come out of here with a victory, but if you would have told me where we're at 2 weeks into the season, where we're at right now, I would be pleasantly surprised. I was really pleased with our scrimmage the other day, and I was pleased with a lot of things we did today. So I think I feel like we're a little bit ahead of schedule. It's going to take us a while to get there, but I think we're going to get there.
Great effort by your team tonight, no doubt about that. If there's a couple of things that you aren't too happy about, would that be turnovers maybe earlier in the game and free throws?
Offensively, you know, we give a lot of freedom on the offensive end, and when you give freedom, there's responsibility. You got to be able to, you know, share the ball and cut and move and create space for your teammates, and sometimes we're in such a hurry to go, we don't move the defense around to create space, and it puts us in those situations where we turn over, or we force something, or we force a situation which we shouldn't force, you know. But with time, I think we'll get a little bit better at that. Offensive rebounding, you know, because we're such a perimeter-dominated team, we're playing 5 out a lot, and we can't sit and watch people shoot three-pointers. I thought down the stretch there, part of the big issue was we didn't get the second shots that Spring Lake did down the stretch, and that was a big part of that game, I thought, down the stretch. But overall, pleased with the effort.
Got a lot of minutes from a lot of players tonight, Coach. Got your young team looked really, really good for the first game of the season. Again, you just have 2 seniors, you got 6 juniors and 4 sophomores, and those sophomores all got a lot of playing time.
Yeah, they're here to play, obviously, and I think our lineups are going to change a lot this year. I mean, tonight was situational, and a number of the things we did. I think there will be nights where a number of guys who maybe didn't get the minutes down the stretch of the game will get more minutes. I think it was a situational thing tonight. I thought that down the stretch, that was our best matchup to guard their perimeter-oriented team right there. So
it's going to be a fun year covering these Orioles. They're exciting, they're athletic, they're quick, and they lose a heartbreaker tonight in double overtime to the Spring Lake Lakers, 69-61. You talk about Spring Lake, Coach, and I'll let you go here. One last question. You talk about Jaden Core and also the 1-2 punch of Core and Reed Grimmer. Grimmer had a game-high 25 for the Lakers tonight. That's a pretty lethal 1-2 punch for Coach Billy Core.
Yeah, I mean, they're veteran kids. They grew up around basketball. The dad's the coach, and the Grimmer kid is a nephew of Coach Core, and so, I mean, they've spent a lot of time in the gym, and they're seniors now, and it's their time, and they played a lot of high-level basketball. So, yeah, hats off to those kids.
Great game tonight, Coach, for you and your team, and you and the team have a great Thanksgiving. We look forward to coming back and covering you next Tuesday at Hawley. You'll have your home opener against the Fremont Packers, and that's always a great ball game too. When you play Spring Lake, you play Fremont, you always have a competitive ball game.
Okay, if you say so, Scoop. Julia, you think that's true? Okay, let's go home. These guys want to go home.
They do. Coach Thad Shank coming up here and chatting with us. We'll catch you later, Coach. And also, again, a big thank you to Nick Wysong, our OSN cameraman, making his debut tonight. And as always, Julia Habman doing the tremendous job she does as the technical engineer for the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. And what can I say about my sidekick tonight? The one and only Evan McKinley. Boy, what a first game, Evan.
Awesome first game. They're going to be able to have film session later this week and look at everything that they can improve on, things that they did good. And I think we'll see a big improvement just by next Tuesday when they play again.
No doubt about that. And again, as Evan mentioned, that will be our next broadcast, and that'll be next Tuesday from Hawley Gym, and the Ludington Orioles will host the Fremont Packers. We'll be on the air with the JV game right around 5:28, and then the varsity to follow. And again, make sure you check out the Oriole Sports Network page later this evening. We'll have the box score of tonight's game. We'll have the scoring, and we'll also have the area scores of interest. And with that said, for Thad Shank, who is not only the Oriole boys varsity head coach, but he's also the executive director and producer of the Oriole Sports Network. For Chris Nicholas, the owner of 102.7 WMOM. For my sidekick, Evan McKinley. For Julia Havman, the OSN and 102.7 WMOM technical engineer. And also for Nick Wysong, the OSN cameraman. This is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Spring Lake High School. Once again, your final score in double overtime, the Spring Lake Lakers 69, the Ludington Orioles 61. Good night, Oriole Nation, and have a happy Thanksgiving.